some show feedback? What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, no, there was a lot of show feedback, and I kind of cut it down. It was obviously a lot about the conversation that Shipwreck and I had. It seemed to be pretty split down the middle.
Can you remind people what the conversation was? Because it was like 2 weeks ago.
I was going to get to that in the comments.
Okay.
So, but yes, I would say, it was pretty, Shipwreck had an opinion. I had an opinion. Some people agreed with mine. Some people agreed with his. That's kind of how it works, I guess, with opinions. But most people were fairly level-headed and about it all, which was nice to see. Only one person said he wasn't going to listen to the show anymore because of my comments.
Only one. Good.
Only one. So, there you go. I'll chalk that up to a win.
Win.
Hired.geek has to say, I really enjoyed the show this week. A little bit of a heated discussion really spiced it up. While a discussion of why the Wii U failed might not sound very interesting, I found it to be actually quite engaging. And Extreme ZR2 had to say, awesome CAGCast this week. Really enjoyed the Wii U discussion. I didn't want to post too many people's opinions on why they thought I was right or why they thought Shipwreck was right, because I thought it would.
Yeah.
I think we beat that horse to death last week, so I didn't think it was worth,
it really wasn't about, at least my perception of it was not about why the Wii U failed. Mine was more about there were actually games for this system.
Just not, I don't think there were enough in time.
Well, that's, I mean, there's a myriad of reasons why the Wii U failed. My concern, and this wasn't really clear last week as we were talking about it. My concern is, okay, these are going to be the same type of games that are coming out for the Switch. If the games themselves did not entice people to buy the Wii U, that's what you're going to get again with the Switch. You're going to get more of these Nintendo games.
Yeah. I think it's going to really be about mind share. I think might be a big part of it. I don't know if they ever really had that with any of those Wii U games as much. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud now.
Okay.
Like, I don't. And again, I could just be misremembering because it feels like such a long time ago that the first, that new, what was it? New Super Mario Brothers Wii U or whatever they called it. The launch Mario Brothers game that came out on the Wii U.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah. Did that, I don't remember that being as talked about as maybe previous as, say, Mario Run.
Sure. It wasn't talked as much about as Mario Run. Mario Run was everywhere.
Exactly.
My concern is, what's it going to take for you to drive away in this Nintendo Switch?
How can I get you in this Switch today, young man?
I think it needs to have, and it does, honestly, I don't even know if it needs to be that much. I think it needs to have maybe 2 games I want at launch. A decent launch price.
What's that?
And,
you gotta say that right now. Between under 250 and under?
Maybe.
Or 3?
It has to be under 250.
3 is okay?
It has to be under. 3 is not okay.
Okay.
3 is too much. And the acknowledgement that there will be at least 2 more games worth buying within this year. There has to be at least 4 games worth buying in the first year. Like, I need to know that they're going to be turning out these games.
I feel like you've lowered your number.
Well, I said they should have. No, it's not that I'm lowering my number. They should have 6 games out a year. But I'm not going to buy 6. I don't know many people that are going to buy 6 games a year. But if you have 6 games a year, there might be 4 worth buying. Or at least it's enough to create a library. And I don't think that it's a huge number either. 6 games a year over 5 years. They don't all have to be, I don't know.
Well, we can talk more about this next week because it is a week away.
I know.
The Switch is getting closer to Wombat admitting that it exists.
Yep, it still doesn't exist yet. Until we know like when it's coming out, how much it's going to cost, and it's available for pre-order, it does not exist. It is still a phantom box.
I love Wombat's arbitrary rules for things. Like,
why? I don't think that's arbitrary at all.
I mean, just
release date, price, and availability. Why is it so?
Availability.
Why is that
it's
so
not
crazy?
Going to be available.
Right.
Huh. I don't know. You're asking. I don't think those are such crazy. Ooh, that's crazy. This is crazy. He wants something that he knows how much it's going to cost, when he can get it, and that it'll be available.
Oh, you'll never know when you can get it.
What a nut job.
They won't be revealing that anytime soon.
Well, it's in March. It's coming out in March.
Right, but when can you really, like, when can a normal person get it?
Right.
I know. It is a big birthday year for me too, so,
The big 4-0.
Yeah. Ugh.
You're going to spend that waiting in line for a Switch.
I doubt it.